And welcome back to 111, ladies and gentlemen. This once more your man Bob Mob, Dr. Wildcard. In the previous chapter, I just met these five lovely ladies. And now I'm trying to decide who I want to date first. I think I'll save the best for last. Amelia seems like a tomboy, and that kind of girl really appeals to me, so I'll probably save her route for last. Linda just seems like a gold digger, as I said about. What's this do? Huh? Oh, okay, nothing in this case. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything because I know already about this one thing that happens. But let's see here. Yeah, why not try with Amanda? Without wasting time anymore, I had to Amanda try not to beat the other girls. With her gaze, he pointed me to a free table so we could continue our acquaintance. Chatting with Amanda. Chatting only with Amanda. Achievement unlocked. That was quick. To get another achievement? Cool. Amanda landed on the soft couch and bounced her up like a trampoline legs. Her glasses flop up. It was a sweet sight. They were a little off couch. She's wiggling them as if she's sitting on sweating. Your light-hearted, sincere smile was shouting positivity. Pump up, what's that even mean? Pump up next to me. That is cool, so cool. We've chosen each other. Can't believe it worked out so well. Why me? Tell me, why me? Why me? Oh dear God, please help me with all that. That third one. Well, childish could be seen as an insult. As could naive. Man, let's see here. Is there a way to save? Yeah, this saves, right? Right. You definitely love that third one. Yeah, well, I'll just try this. You thought baby with Lemonade? So sweet. So, it doesn't bother you young age, does it? A lot of people are embarrassed. I mean, you might make fun of your best friend when you're a teenager. That's impossible to do because age, you constantly age, and so you can never actually catch up to someone who's aging that's older than you. Yeah, I really don't care what other people think, and it's perfectly fine. It's not like she's like 14 or nothing. So, that was a little bit of a walk, wasn't it? Should we call a taxi? See you next year. It's just a naughty thing. I'll get out the porch to see if I can get a signal. But you stay here, you're dead right away from me. I'll catch you anyway. Man swift through the hall with a bouncy energetic gait. Against the background of tired and slightly disappointed people, she resembled a rabbit from the energizer advertisement. Nice. Perhaps enthusiasm and irritated, tired, and slightly disappointed people who followed her with gloomy looks. Any face talking or nodding and moved in my direction. Hey, congratulations, my dear friends. It seems like this evening is a triumph for you. Permit me to extend my warmest congratulations, sir. I've looked at your feedback on the event as a whole. How did you find the ladies? What are the highlights and low points leading for you? Okay, that first was just pathetic to me. Yeah. Whenever I notice a man, he tactfully retreat. I hate that term, retreat. As I've said that before. Advancing in another direction, that's what's supposed to be said, even in this kind of thing. Because that's what was said by Louisboro Chesty Polish once. Louis Evans, I speak his name. He was a Marine and one of the top baddest of all Marines. And Marines, our troops in general, are the baddest of the baddest. But he was a general in the Marines and rose faster in rank than anyone else in history, to the best of my knowledge. And he would say, "We're not retreating, we're advancing in another direction." I love that. We do not want to spoil our reading with any more questions. Man, they walked gracefully across the floor, trying to get there and leave one footprint behind. The light clothes weren't suitable for the weather, so I regretted I hadn't brought an umbrella. There's such a nasty storm going on outside. Scary. I thought you couldn't even get through the phone. Huh. Except your mom will be right. That's just mean. Yeah, that second one, I don't know. It's bordering on. Yeah, so just go for this. What's this here? What did that do? Oh, interesting. Here we go. A young girl's the real princess of the whole world. You heard so. Interesting. I didn't know about this. Molly didn't show me this in her playthrough. Well, it was just a quick thing. Anyway, so I suppose that makes sense. Oh, Linda doesn't seem to dig me at all. Oh, jeez. Well, as I said, she seems like a gold digger anyway. I'll try to really dig her. Stubbornly, she dialed the number again. This out the street till stood on the box, hoping for a good signal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. I didn't follow her as she thinks I was too intrusive. Instead, I headed to the ball when I was leisurely staring at the group of guys. They were lazily discussing how to leave the event without getting soaked in the rain. What's this? My evening was going as well as possible. I couldn't even imagine I could love it. Looking around the restaurant, I glanced briefly at TV. There's a news broadcast was on. I turned off the volume, attracting the others. Everyone stopped talking and turned their attention to the screen. According to the weather report, a cyclone of unprecedented severity struck us. Squall wind blowing down the coast, knocking out power lines, and huge waves swept the ships ashore. Hundreds of people were left without power. Okay, to me, there is no such thing as being left without power to me. To me, true power never goes out. True power is in the body, the mind, and the soul. And it's easy to overcome any kind of adversity of losing electricity. That can be done. In fact, just having a generator, even something as simple as that. But even if you don't have a generator, even if not, there's still flashlights and that kind of thing. Just always be prepared for anything, and you won't lose power in general, as I see it. What's this? Oh, geez, Okay, according to the map, we were on the edge of the cycle, so a dozen miles away from the upstairs store. But even here, the coastal areas were flooded. So I'll just have Justin take his phone out and shot to call. No luck, the rest is the same. Now it was obvious we were everyone cut off from the world. Looked outside the window and the weather changed dramatically. The sky darkened bright and it was already pleasant in the distance. I was surprised the weather forecasters were right this time. They usually rarely predict the weather, but it was just as the news said it would be. If I had left here early, I would have been hit by a cruel nature and the dream might have been cancelled. It's a good thing I decided to stay along. What about the others? Did some of the girls manage to leave? The storm catch them too. In this weather, it's best to stay safe under a roof. This So we have to take advantage of Henry's hospitality and the other storm here. The other was the first to return. Slower threw a bike against the wall of the restaurant and went inside, shivering in the cold. Okay, this would be a Zulu, not a Sierra. That's how I see it. Zulu being military phonetics for civilian Z, and Sierra being military for civilian S. So I realized I wasn't going home tonight. Rest of the bar thinking that this happened to me before, a long time ago. My fellow students thought that's still in the local pub. I've been younger in those days and barely got drunk even after a long booze in the morning. I had to take my mates back to their lodgings. The streets looked as if they were bombed with rappers everywhere and falling trees. Here and there was still a line. The police were not in the mood for testing drivers for alcohol. I never drink to get drunk anyway myself. I see such as overrated at best. My memories were interrupted by Rizal's voice, who was clear issue commands. Clear the tables, lock the windows, close the door tightly. Seemed to know what to expect in the independent store. Soon the other girls would turn just head to toe. Clearly they'd not go off the other time. Even promised to drag her on. Now they had me some plaids for the guests, and I wrapped the girls in warm fabric. I noticed the cold out. The bar had suddenly become more lively. Once slip away from the heat conversation, go upstairs for morning, but not stop me. Then with a quick glasses in her hands, he drew everyone's attention. Yo, sweethearts, may I have your attention, please? Oops. Okay then. There was absolutely no reason to be alarmed. You needn't worry as far as we possess the self-contained power to... Yeah, exactly. Generate those. Nor we won't stay without electricity. And Ted is holding up on this road to the Stand A store. The automobiles are safeguarded from the winds, so they will come back unscathed. There's ample space for us all, and I'll make sure we don't go hungry. Am I right, Nada? Yeah, alright. Now listen, I'm gonna get to the kitchen. If anyone's allergic to any stuff, be sure to kind of aim out now, okay? Alright then. Hey Henry, you the boss. I've forgotten I gave her a southern accent. At least I think I had. I can't believe I can't remember for certain. Anyway, it is quite perplexing. Damn! What's his problem? It's quite perplexing that I would terminate your employment yet. Well, I'm a sweet babe. Ladies and gentlemen, while steam chef is preparing dinner, I shall attend to the guest rooms. Oh, by the way, there's a cozy fireplace in that corner over there. Interesting. I don't remember that being the case in Molly's Ganger video. It was gradually heating up and the temperatures rising. And to pull the chair close to mine, took my palm and pulled me to the cell like a toy. I glanced quickly and to make sure no one was watching us. I was mad after all, and the situation made me a little uncomfortable. Almost asleep, I heard a noise. Agatha was sick from the room nervously, so looked agitated. Just one more lap around the table, she finally caught the other's attention. It was obvious she wanted to say something, and modestly prevented her from making up her mind. Listen, where's Linda? I already checked upstairs, but I can't find her anywhere. Cars still parked out there, too. Residently roused before I slumbered. I looked around and realized with alarm that she was right. One of us really was missing. Alexander was first reacting, but staying by the door seemed completely undisturbed. But now he joined the conversation at once. Yeah, you got me there. I almost camped for a second. It's 12, right? When the dates were over, she was standing right in the corner with the rest of us. I just have to remember. It was saw last. I mean, some of us tried to leave by car earlier, but came back afterwards. Didn't she go with any of you? Let's think this through. She in the building, but his car's still there. That means she might be outside somewhere, right? Okay, it should be See August Stupid, created by American, and I'm proud to say Phil Philly's son, birthplace model, single Warrior States full time, Edgar Allan Poe. He actually create the very first master detective in literature. Seagal gets Dupin, and he doesn't get enough credit as Dupin. Everyone always says about Sherlock Holmes, but without Dupin, there would be no Sherlock Holmes. And I salute the heavens I speak for his name because he served in the military. Boys were right. All this commotion, I didn't even notice that one of the girls hadn't returned. That moment, Henry slapped the door. She was on the porch, with his inclement weather on a lunatic would venture outside. She could have gotten lost. It's cold and scary out there. Gotta scare her now. I've got flashlights in my car. I'll go and look for her. Who will join me? I'm really on that one. Tracks might be gone, but I know this area like the back of my hand. Know what I had around here. This is such a cool outfit. This reminds me of like the noir era that I'm doing that kind of voice for, and this whole game reminds me of with the fedora and like the suspenders. Very much. All he's really missing is just a trench coat, and that would complete the noir detective look. It would be awesome if he had that. Oh, come on, so you get there by yourself. Find something else to worry about. She's a couple more late than usual. It's face on her. Maybe she slipped and fell. Perhaps she fell off a cliff. It's cold and rainy outside. They went up and put a raincoat. One moment, let me see if I can get some raincoats. Remember, serving right there should be 6 of them. 6? Perfect. We can more 4 more people there. I just wish I had some other booze. I do believe I could have had a few. Okay, I have some really badass boots in real life, so I do say so myself. They're Army Ranger combat boots. I have 2 pairs of them. One that was signed by an Army Ranger, and one that I use on like special occasions, like when I'm voting and on Independence Day. And they're made of Gore-Tex. They've got steel toes. They're like perfect for any terrain. It's awesome. I won them in a raffle at the Wounded Warrior Project, the Walk for the Wounded. And I'll put the link to the Wounded Warrior Project in the description of this video. Okay. I'm into it. You don't think I'm gonna let you go alone, do you? Don't want men to go alone. Interesting. What's this mean? Yeah, apparently, yeah, it did go up. Yeah, interesting, nice. Great, that makes 5 of us. Raindrops are jumping on my polyester raincoat and I could barely hear distant directions. The plan was simple. We could split up to cover more territory, but we wouldn't go too far, so we wouldn't get lost and still make it back in time. So we needed to have some experience in leading. Even. However, I never thought to explain the plan in warmth and silence seemed a mystery to me. You! I'm going to the parking lot. I've got the flashlights out in the car. Just walked to the edge of the woods, which now seems even more impenetrable, but it was still a short way to the parking. Glanced around to make sure none of the others hadn't lost their way. Martin and Alexander just decided to work together ahead of the White House. It was trying the visibility was better. Amanda, who'd been so eager to participate in the search, did not come out. Did she change her mind? Through the lighted window, I saw a silhouette that resembled Amelia. Watched my taste intently. Ugh! Cold chill me to the bone. Smoker's own ick. I hate cigarettes. Trying to decide what for most to go. The smoker's on the ravine, lighthouse, parking, faces the beach. If not, perhaps it would be better warm, joining to help us warm up the fireplace. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That would show. Okay, so, Okay, I'll check out the goals. You guys looking for down. All right then, but just be careful. Don't be out for too long. I have to remind you that cell phones are useless. Don't go too far away. Roger. Tighten up my heart. I went to the cliff. It was cold and covered in goosebumps in a matter of seconds long. My favorite jacket saved the situation. My boots soaked up water, making nasty splashing sounds by every step I took. The wind grew strong as I approached the gully. You could even hear the dreadful sounds. The waves crashing on rocks. What a nightmare to be at sea in such weather and know it could have warned you of approaching storm. Stopped for a moment to see my visit. There was something ahead, lightning flashing under its claws, all black choker. It was caught in the bushes on the ledge and flaring in the air like a pirate flag. Walked stealthily down the cliff, trying with all my might not to slip. Indeed, when you go down, like any kind of a thing like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's best just to go down like sideways. Put your feet sideways and walk down. That's something I learned in Scouts to help you not go tumbling down. It's definitely hers. I looked at the ground, and of course I couldn't even handle footprints. My hands were shaking, not from the cold. All I did was just right into actually a picture in an instant. Then just slipped and rolled down the wet grass down the cliff. She got close to the abyss, tried to grab one of the branches on the nearby bushes, but she couldn't grip. I had to take one more step forward in order to look down. There it was, the absurdity with just like so very much of a cruise I've noticed. I knew I was going to see the bottom of the gully, but for some reason I couldn't force myself so forward and look down. No idea how long I stood there like a statue with this black choke in my hand. At some point, something did push me forward. Streams of water falling from all sides quickly filled the house and huge puddles widened the bottom of the gully. Leaned over the cliff and I couldn't see anything. Looked more closely and realized there was no one there. No one had fallen there, so I must have been afraid for nothing. Suddenly there was something hard pressed against my back. The next moment, a free falling feeling overtook me. I was falling headlong while dropping down further. I could see my whole life guide right in front of my eyes once more. I felt the time went in slow motion, the fall wouldn't stop. The ground was coming closer, touched and crunched a vertebrae, and I vanished into obscurity as someone pulled down the curtain. Damn. Okay then. You died. The fall, you went into a ravine. Achievement unlocked. Okay. Okay then. Interesting. Let me just see how long I've been recording. Yeah, it's actually going to be the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen, to keep this from getting too long. So if you dig what I'm doing, please consider subscribing, and I'll step back fairly well.